Okay, there we go. I really hope that this is working now. Yeah, I'm back now. You can check out my dashboard here on Light Stream because that's what I'm using. I just wanted to make sure that everything is working. You can see me. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, whoever's watching, please leave me a comment just so I know that everything's working fine. Yep, stream seems to be working. Okay, coolio. All right, here we go. Sup, fam? My name is Adam Siana. Last time I did this stream was 2 days ago, and I was just so excited that everything was working that I really didn't know. Um, I kind of really didn't know what to say. I was just like so incredibly, like, super happy that everything was working. And yeah, that was basically it. What I wanted to do now when I came back for the second time, I wanted to make sure that everything was working correctly. So that's why I'm checking everything still. Seems to be working fine. I just wanted to make sure that what I noticed, or something I noticed, was that my audio was a little bit unbalanced. But other than that, everything seems to be working. And yeah, so now we're back. This is my second stream of the year. Super happy about that. Super excited. Um, yeah, pretty much everything set up. If you watch the last stream, I had a little bit of an issue with both of my controllers working. So this one, for example, as you probably can hear here. Oh, that was loud. That's not what I wanted from that. Let's see. Let's pick an instrument that actually makes some nice noise. That is very loud. Okay, I'll bring that down just a tinsy bit. And I live in Stockholm, Sweden, so it's about 9 p.m. right now, 9:15. So I have about 45 minutes before the neighbors come knocking. So I'm gonna keep the stream pretty short, but I just kind of enjoy doing this. And what I wanted to do for this stream was basically just talk about my production tools, so whoever is interested knows what's going on here. So I'll just go back into a new project, and then we'll see what I can show you, basically. So I've accumulated all of these things over a long period of time. I started with my first machine like 3 years ago, and then I had like this pretty pretty overkill keyboard. I basically I bought a Prophet Rev 2, which is like this awesome, really awesome synthesizer, analog one. But I really couldn't how do you say it? I couldn't justify having it at home because all I was using it for was basically a MIDI controller, and that's like a what $1,200 MIDI controller, and that kind of makes no sense. So I got this complete controller, 61 key 61 key controller, as well as my Machina. They both run on USB power, except well, my Machina has this power thing, power cable, power thing, whatever. Anyway, super happy if anybody here is watching, or else I'm just doing this for myself. Really, that's generally what I want to do anyway. I just feel like this is kind of fun, building a little bit of a library and just showing off my stuff, I guess. Um, so over the course of like I don't know how many years, but like 5 years probably is when I started like really accumulating good music production gear. So I have two Genelec speakers. I have an Apogee Duet 2, and then I have my Machine, I have my controller, and then I have all of the plugins and all of the crazy stuff that you see here. So here is my native instrument library. And then if I go here, I should be able to show you that I have a bunch of, well, the Arturia are the ones that you saw there. Isotope, Nectar. I will go through not all of them, but a lot of them. Clevegrand, which are friends of mine. They're really, really good at making plugins as well. Valhalla, Shimmer and Vintage Verb, and a lot of Waves plugins. And I'm basically just gonna walk you through like some of my favorites, what I really like, um, and then yeah, I guess we could hang just for a little bit. That's that's mostly the idea. Uh, yeah. So nobody in the chat yet, of what I can see. At least nobody has written anything yet. Let's see. Live chat. Yeah, we'll deal with that later. Anybody that's here, please write me something. It would mean a lot. It would actually be very fun to see anybody just writing in. So let's just get started. So basically, I have these instruments, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hit the browse button, and then I can go to my groups, and from here I can see all of my expansion packs that I bought from Machina. They have all of the like they are all very different. I kind of like one of my favorites is definitely the Crystal Daggers one because it kind of like I don't know, just speaks to me as a whole. It has like a lot of like trappy kind of futuristic future bass kind of sounds. You can hear them here. These are just examples. That's very loud. I'm sorry about that. I'm gonna keep it very very low key here because I am scared that my neighbors are gonna kill me. So that's the common kit. Then we have like Futur, which is like yeah, like a. I think it's pretty cool. Basically, that's all it is. Like you listen to these demos that Native Instruments puts up, and basically you just like, oh, that sounds awesome. That sounds dope. Let me get that. And then you end up spending a lot of money on all of it, and yeah, things just happen, and you accumulate these over years and years, and this is what I have now. So then we can go to like Juice, which is a lot more hip hoppy. Uh, Karma is also like very very trappy, like. And then we have something like the Locks, which is a little bit more like alternative, I guess. I don't know how I would explain it, but um, yeah, Maximus pretty cool. It's strange, but like it's pretty rad. Oxide is one of my favorites. This one is so cool. This actually makes most sense to play on my Machina, so maybe I should do that. So I'll just maybe let's try this and see if it works. So if I put this on, is this going to connect or not? If it does, I'm very happy because I just restarted my computer and that might actually help it. I'm not sure if it will. Did it? Oh my god. Let's see. So I'm gonna pick. Wait. I'm in browse window. Oxide. It's playing. Yes. Okay. This did not work the last time I did this. So yeah, I'm gonna bring the volume down actually, just because I don't want anybody to knock on my door later. See, these are the things that the expansion packs do really well. So let me push this away. So like all of these basically you have 16 sounds, and that's what you can see here on the screen. So I have the kick, the snare, closed hi-hat, open hi-hat. Then there's another kick, so like an alternative one. I don't know if you can hear that too well, so I'm going to bring it up a little bit. Second kick, second snare, and then there's like some extras just based on what the producer that made it wanted it to have, basically. So we have perk, and then we have another open hi-hat. Then we have chords. These are absolutely amazing. I love these. I actually made an entire song just based on those three chords. So I can actually show you that in the future if you want to. I'll now just demo a little bit of what I did to sort of come up with that idea. Then we have a weird seagull kind of noise. That one's also very cool. That one's also cool. I like that one. And then some pretty rad basses too. So basically what I did when I started off with this thing, when I started making the song, I was just listening to the sounds and I was like, and like hitting the chords with the kick was a really cool. I don't know. It was like it kind of triggered that memory of like old NPCs and stuff like that. Or like triggering samples with an entire like production inside of them. So you would chop up uh, entire productions and then place them out on one of these pads, and then it would have like maybe some singing and a little bit of a chord, or maybe I don't know, a trumpet or saxophone or something like that. When you bring it back like to the old like lo-fi beats, the boom bap and all that, you sort of get that same vibe, even though this was a lot more modern in a way, just the way the chords sounded, because like it's super pitched vocals in here. But then there's also like this really really crisp like synth. I can't get enough of it. I love it. And then there are two more. They sound a lot less like this one, the first one. And I just thought these sounded really cool, so I started playing like. And then I had that one because I remember playing that, and I actually really liked that. So I kept on building and building and building on that. So at the end, it was like. Ah, right. Now it's going to be difficult for me to play this because this was ages ago I made this. Yeah, basically you get the idea. So that's like how I got started with that song, and I could definitely go through that one if you guys want to. Um, let's get on with the rest of the demo, I guess. So then there's Elastic Thumb, which has a little bit more like, yeah, electronica kind of, a little bit like alternative EDM. Some of it is like super EDM. Some of them are like very like underground house. Then we have something like this. So this is like all types of things, but they're really really cool ones. I really like that one. I think frequencies are pretty good. Yeah, that's like a freaky funky kind of thing. Impasta, disco style. I don't know. It kind of gets me in the vibe anyway. Then we have Grey Forge. Grey Forge is a great one for like underground house and stuff like that. So just based on, I think, yeah, like Broiler Room kind of stuff. Yeah, these are really cool too. And that's like if I ever feel like wanting to do like a 4 on floor kind of beat. Just getting my vibe in pretty quickly. Everything just really works pretty quickly with this one. That one's actually pretty cool. I've heard of the Lava Kit because I was scrolling through all of my samples, but this is like the first one I actually saw. First time I actually saw it in action, or heard it in action, I guess. That's cool. So what I want out from this is basically like showing you guys how the music production style for like a bedroom producer like me works with this kind of stuff. And it's a lot of trial and error, trust me. Like it's basically just, there was Adam Savage from the Mythbusters said once that the only difference between science and effing around is writing it down. So basically this is the same thing, but instead of writing, it's like recording it. It is a lot of messing around. It really really is just messing around with a bunch of sounds and stuff like that. Like as soon as you get inspired by something, it just keeps on building and building and building, and then like, oh crap, I just have a song now. So a little bit of like self-exploration, I guess, of all of the tools that I have, because there's no way that I would make it into, or like find a way to like search through all of these and just like, okay, this one is what I'm going to go for now. How halcyon sky, however you pronounce that. I can't even remember getting this one, so I'm thinking maybe I got it like as a pack or something, or like a bulk buy kind of deal. That's actually pretty cool. I like that. So we'll continue with that one, and then we'll. I don't want to skip through anything. So if you want to show you any of these, but ooh, that was actually kind of nice. So what I can do here also, if I hold Shift, I can just set a star, and then I can hear that, or then I can see that I've liked that one. So based on just, actually, I should do that with the cheap laughs thing too. I really like that. That one was really really cool. Ooh, that one's actually also nice. And so what this controller does really is like just make sure that you have everything at your fingertips rather than having to dig through. Like this is not a creative tool. Like for music making, I really don't like using this. This is a mouse, by the way, a computer mouse. I really don't like using this because like it kind of just gets me out of creating and really doesn't make me feel like I'm doing something creative. But like having these controllers like they make me excited, and excitement is like a great part of creativity. Like as long as you keep that flow going, um, it really really does help. And my back is starting to hurt, so I'm gonna move a little bit. And my phone is killing me too. It's poking me on the side. All right, so yeah, I'll just keep on going, I guess. Then London Grit. So this one's actually pretty cool. Okay, I kind of like that kind of hard stuff. But these are really cool, like grimy vibes, like really odd sounds. I honestly don't know what I would call this genre. I probably should be able to say something about this, but I like that swing. That's really cool. Oh, that's actually nice. Okay. As soon as I hear these 8-bit sounds, I just get so excited because it just brings me back to all the old Nintendos and stuff like that. I actually, and this is definitely going to happen all the time. I'm going to keep on talking, and then I'm going to hear something that I really like, and then I'm going to be like just dead silent. That's nice. Okay, so okay. Pink lasers, that's cool. Lucid Mission, this is like full blown EDM. Like you hear it. It's like, yeah. And actually just did release a song that is very similar to this. Unfortunately, I didn't use the Lucid Mission pack for that. I can't remember what drums I used, but that was basically just one night me feeling a little bit like, oh, okay, I got to do something at least. So I just made this track. It took me probably around 4 hours, and then like after that evening, it was basically just like, okay, let's export this, create a master, put on my mastering chain, and then just release it. And I think within a week, I probably had it pending on the way to Spotify, and all of the other streaming services, of course. I actually got kind of excited to see what the Stockholm Kid. This is gonna sound so like Avicii or like Swedish House Mafia, I think. Was that it? Is that all you're gonna show me? Okay, now I'm curious. Now I need to know. Okay, so it's basically just the drums. Oh, yeah, there we go. So these are basically the same kicks. And whoever made this can definitely call me out on this, but like I feel like these two are the same kicks. That one's pretty much the same too. Whoops. Yeah, pad one. Okay. Um, yeah, all of these three are the same kicks. Basically, it's just for different segments of the track. So like, let's say, typical EDM style, you start off with like a 4 on the floor, and then something like that comes in. That's a really silly clap, really. Here we go. And then probably want to add a bunch of stuff. Anyway, let's not get too carried away. And then there's the machine library. I'm not going to go through that one because that one's just like standing out a bit. Uh, Meteoric Rise. So I already liked a couple here. Yeah, that one has a really cool like vocal thing. And these are really cute, but they make for some really, really nice like so the thing with voices, the human voice, is that like however you alter it, change it, distort it, it always has that kind of breathy tone that you really can't make. I mean, of course you can make it. You can sit in a synthesizer and you can make whatever sound you want, but there's something about it that like never fails to grab attention. Because I mean, our human ear, like human ears, our ears are tuned to listen to human voices because like that's the one thing like based just back in the day when we needed to be worried about like, oh my god, a tiger is like running through the camp, like we need to run. Like if you weren't able to hear that, you'd be screwed. So of course we need to be able to hear human voices, so that's always going to catch your audience attention. Yeah, that one's really nice. I like that one too. Yeah, so that's Meteoric Rise, kind of like I don't know what I would call that, like some sort of electronic R&B kind of vibes with like some future bass and other stuff. And Native Instruments, if you're listening right now, like whatever description you have might be better than mine, but that's the vibe I get from it. Oh, so this is like drum machine. This is like, yeah, this old school house kind of stuff. Techno. Yeah, a lot of drum machines. Neon Drive, this is one of my favorite packs because this is like synth wave pop kind of stuff. Yeah, this is amazing. And then it has like these Lindrum kind of Michael, Whitney Houston, Prince kind of styles. Then yeah, I kind of like that one just because that kind of gets me in the mood. Just this was like a little bit like Enigma, if you ever heard of that. God, I feel like such a boomer for even saying that. But my dad had collection CD with a bunch of like chill out tunes, and Enigma was one of them. It had like this really cool like indigenous voice track on it that was like I'm not going to try to sing it, but if you are interested in it, it's called Return to Innocence. It's by Enigma. Really cool track, drum machines and all, but the voice track, the like the shouting voice thing was so like I still have it in my head. I can still hear it. And that was a track from what I listened to from when I was like 3. Her is a pretty good one. I think I've used this one in like a lot of different circumstances where I just like felt like, oh, whatever, I'll just grab something. Live drums, cool. Not really my style. That was nice. Neon Lights is pretty cool too. I haven't liked that one though. New Disco, just cause disco is funky. I like it. And then we can go on with Queensbridge, which is like a hip hop. Yeah, you can basically hear it. I just got this one because I thought that I might need it. This one is pretty cool. Rising Crescent. So this is like a Middle Eastern kind of really, really cool. Like the tablas in there, like that's really nice. Those are the drums that I'm talking about. And then, yeah. Anyway, true school, boom bop, hip hop kind of stuff too. Should be most of it. Hip hop. Felt like I could do a lot of like chill hop kind of stuff with that. Don't know what this is. Can't remember getting this, but it's cool. Kind of like it. This one I got for one kit and one kit only, and that is the Hong Kong one. I think it's called Hong Kong. Yeah. I can just show you why I got this. So like, where is it? Yeah, so these three I thought were really, really cool. And what I did when I started using this was I added the internal compressor, and it has this side chain, so I can link this to the kick. Um, oh, it has a lot of. Then I could just copy this, go over to the third one, paste that, and then go to the last one and paste that. Now, whenever I hit something, it's gonna duck down as soon as I hit the kick. So I can't remember what I was playing, but it was just like a. And that's pretty much it. And that was me playing around in the music store. Like, there's a music store just down the street from me. Used to be, rest in peace for sound. Um, but it was really, really cool. I really liked it, and I decided, like, hey, I'm gonna get it. So let's see what we can do with the cheap kit. I don't even know if this is interesting for you guys, but like, I feel like it's fun, and for anybody that's interested in music production software and stuff like that, might be a little bit of an eye opener for you of what this has to offer. I am not sponsored by Native Instruments or anything. I just really like their products, um, and I made a lot of songs with them, so that's basically why I use them. So let's go back to the kit that we had here. I'm going to go out of the browser window here and see. I just love these kinds of sounds. This makes me so like I I want to go something super freaky with this. Actually, we could just go for like if I go for the keyboard setting, it's going to be here, and then that's actually very Miss Elliott vibey. Kind of like that. That's actually pretty cool. So let's see if I can get some. So for each of these sampler stages, you can change the voicings and stuff like that. But if I hit the legato, I can change so it pitches, so I can get a glide thing. Booey. And that's kind of cool. But this one has so little. So there's like a hard noise in the beginning, and then it just kind of rings and fades out. The legato kind of doesn't really work that well with that, so I'll just leave it on one for now. And then let's see if I can do the same thing with the. We can go anywhere with this, but like, I don't know what the sound was with this, or like the sample thing, so I could hear the entire kit. But that says Vox right there. That's it sounds like somebody's punching a Smurf. That's a nice kick. That one's huge. That's a huge snare. Nice shaker, perks, another shaker, close hi-hats. That's very like 80s rocky kind of thing. No, not rocky as in the movie, but like rock-y. Okay. Um hmm. Oh, congas is what it says. Okay. We could probably do something like that. So 2, 3, 4, 1. That's a bit too fast. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that'll do. 129. I really don't like it when it says the 12 there, so I'll just hit it at 128 because that's a pretty good place to start, even if I don't know how to play this. Latency is pretty good, so we could probably record this. We'll try. Hit the metronome, and we'll start with this. Holy moly, what is up with the metronome? Okay, can I adjust the loudness of the metronome? No. Okay, I'll have to go to preferences. And then in a metronome volume, auto enable when recording. That's actually not half bad, but I kind of want to be able to turn it off. So what does that sound like? Yeah, that'll do. Close that one, and then I'll go back to, yeah, so. That sounds very like super. No, I'm not going to do that. Let's just quantize that stuff. I kind of like whenever you like don't really play on time of what you were imagining, and then you quantize something and it just sounds like, oh, okay, well, I didn't think of it like that, but I can deal with that. And then let's see if we can do something like cool with this. Yeah, just keep it playing. I'm not gonna hit, so when I hit record, it's gonna record everything I play, but I can just leave it off and then I can just try stuff out. Either it's like a, but I feel like that's a bit boring now. We've had a lot of that for now. See, if we do this, this really gets into the whole like dance electronic kind of thing, because all you want is. I kind of feel like that's a little bit boring. I'm gonna start over. I kind of feel like I want to do something hip hoppy this time, like I don't know, something strange, like 1, 2, 3, 4, boom, God, count. Oh, okay, that's actually kind of fast, but let's deal with that. 165, something like that, and then. That sounds so Imagine Dragony. And see, this is the number one problem when you start thinking about it too much. So I'm just gonna do something, and then. Okay, let's just. Oh, right. I recorded that. That's why it's changing on me. Okay, I can just delete. So that was the pitch wheel. So this is the thing that makes it go wing. And then when you record it, it records the entire thing and it keeps it if you don't delete it, which is why I was a lot of hella confused. What? But anyway, so we had. Dun, dun, dun. That'll do. And now quantize this again. Okay, that's not horrible. Okay, let's see what this sounds like now. That's also wrong. Here we go. Oh yeah. Ah. Yeah, probably. Yeah. take that one out. Okay, so Duki Duka sounds a little bit boring. Ooh, that's actually cool because it has the same tone. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. I promise you, this is gonna end up being such a hard style, like crazy thing. Da 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 da. Yeah, there you go. Ba 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 ba. Okay, so that's definitely wrong again. There we go. I'm just copying whatever was on up here because I did that one right for some reason. What do I want to do now? What do I want to do now? Let's punch the Smurf, shall we? Okay. Oh, God. That's cool. Quantize that. Why does it always do that? Okay. Oh, right. I had that marked, so I'll shift. Okay. And now I can actually go and show you a little bit of my effects. So I'll go here. The other instrument has this really cool reverb called Roam. That's very long. So I'll open it up and you'll see it right here. Change the mix down a little bit. Decay doesn't have to be that long. I like diffusion a lot. Reverb, cut that just a teensy bit. I don't want it to bleed through too much. Now I can bring the mix back. So turning it off. Clean, dry. That's wet. Okay, let's see what we can do with, wait, do we have anything else that's cool? Okay, so I'm thinking typical like trap style. I would really like something that's a little less like super smacky. That's huge. That's huge too. Maybe a rim shot or something like that. I like that one though, so let's do that. You could just keep on building like this. Basically, this is what I do. So now we're in that. So now I'm just gonna open up like a random instrument. Well, maybe not that random, but because I kind of know what I'm looking for. So I'll go for the mini, and then I'll try to find something very subby, like bassy. Stop here, and then you can hear. Too much movement. I don't want it to be too distorted, like. You can see all of them change down there on your left. Oh, that'll do. We could probably do something with that. And then let's find our note that we had. So D minor, I would say. I kind of feel like that specific noise kind of doesn't sound very like, no, it doesn't sound too happy. So let's go for dum, dum. It's actually kind of cool. Oh shit. Okay, wait. So now, since I opened the fret base on this thing, all of my other preloaded drums are there, so I can just delete them like that. I'll have a clean one. So I can just treat this as a pure bass. I like that. That's actually kind of cool. Let's listen to it. Do. So let's add go. And yeah, that kind of singing, yeah, that happens a lot, trust me. So I'll just maximize all of these because I just want them to sound nasty. And then we got this. Ding. So like there I want to. That's cool. That snare sounds so late. So what I can do is go into the sample itself. So that one doesn't come like, let's see. Yeah, that's closer to it. All right. Okay. Let's see what we can find now. Probably so. Now I'm not going for a specific instrument. Now I can just go for really anything. We have something called like plucked something. Let's see if we can find that one. Yeah, plucked strings. Kind of like that. And then I don't know. Let's find something clean. No, not that one. I mean, synthetic, yes, but I kind of want something that like it's kind of ugly, just so, like ugly in the sense that it's like it's not clean, it's not slick, it's not like it's not can be crisp, I would say, but now I'm using my mouse because I'm searching with this thing, but I could easily just do the same here, which actually makes more sense. Let's see, dirty maybe that. Not long. Maybe. That's actually kind of creepy. Sample based, no synthetic. Let's go for synthetic now. Due to Kichu. I don't know what that means, but since the first sound that we have there is like very, so it has two notes right there. It has, first off, it's a D, but then there, I feel like there's like a, yeah, so there's like a minor thing going on right there. Dunge. Actually, yeah, that's a fifth. There's like a, but I kind of get that a little bit too. Yeah, so let's just go back to this. So I want it to be dirty like that, Let's go for that. Could probably work. And I'm not the best piano player for like by any means, but something that can help me is just hitting the chords button right here, and then I can change my chord set to something in minor, preferably something. Oh, yeah, right. So I'll have to go down up 2 semitones to get to D minor. Those are all the chords in the chord set. Then I can change. Uh, D minor. So D minor leads to. Yeah, that'll do. I don't know what this is gonna sound like. Something like that. Whoops. Did that wrong. Now I can just undo and then go again. Nah. God damn it. That one's off. Not half bad. Kind of happy with that. All right. And there we have it. Now it's 10 o'clock, 10 p.m. So I'm going to end my stream here, everybody. And for everybody that was watching, of course. That's about it. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Adam. I'm really happy to do this. This is actually very fun for me. This is like a new way of me getting back into making more music and just doing that sort of stuff and playing around with my tools and stuff like that. So really happy for whoever was watching. I think there was one person. I'm not sure. Let's see what it looks like later. But all right, people, thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe if you want to keep up to date with what I'm doing whenever a live stream comes out, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Yeah. Anyway, thank you. Peace out, everybody. Bye.